Now to the other major news this Monday night, the trial of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin in the death of George Floyd. Tonight, the testimony from the police chief who said that restraint absolutely violated policy. ABC's Alex Perez in Minneapolis again tonight.
You swear or affirm?
Minneapolis Chief of Police Medaria Arradondo testifying against one of his former officers, telling the jury that what Derek Chauvin did to George Floyd violated the policy and values of the department.
To continue to apply that level of force to a person proned out, handcuffed behind their back, that in no way, shape, or form is anything that is by policy. It is not part of our training, and it is certainly not part of our ethics or our values.
Chief Arradondo recalling the first time he saw the painful cell phone video.
Probably close to midnight, a community member had contacted me and said, Chief, almost verbatim, but said, Chief, have you seen the video of your officer choking and killing that man?
The next day, he fired all the officers involved, and later he took a knee as George Floyd's casket arrived at his memorial service. Today, the chief delivered a blunt assessment of Chauvin's conduct.
Was this a trained Minneapolis Police Department defensive tactics technique?
It is not. I absolutely agree that violates our policy.
Under cross-examination, the defense attorney showing the chief pictures and questioning whether Chauvin's knee was on Floyd's neck the entire time.
Would you agree that from the perspective of Officer King's body camera, it appears that Officer Chauvin's knee was more on Mr. Floyd's shoulder blade?
Yes.
But the chief said Floyd may have already been dead. He did acknowledge neck restraints and chokeholds were allowable at the time.
Both were permitted under Minneapolis police policy on May 25th of 2020. Agreed?
Yes.
The chief later clarifying.
It is contrary to our training to indefinitely place your knee on a prone, handcuffed individual for an indefinite period of time. I vehemently disagree that that was the appropriate use of force.
So let's bring in Alex Perez with us live tonight, again from Minneapolis. And Alex, the police chief, is now the third police official to testify that what Derek Chauvin did that day was wrong. And I'm curious what our reporters, I know they're being allowed in at different times because of COVID, only a few reporters in allowed at once. What are they seeing from the jury, though, so far?
Yeah, David, you know, the jury has always seemed attentive, but it was noted in court today they seem particularly interested in the chief's testimony, almost all of them grabbing their pads and taking notes when the chief said Chauvin's actions violated department policy. David?
All right, Alex Perez there in Minneapolis. Thank you, Alex.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.